Okay, so our volume formula off of our formula chart is big B times H. And if you look on our formula chart, they have two formulas for a triangular prism because we're talking about triangular prisms. Okay, they have two area formulas for triangle. They are, or they just have one on the formula chart. It's 1/2 BH. Most of y'all have it memorized as base times height divided by 2. Okay, so either will work. So right here, for the big B, yesterday we inserted base times height. Today we're going to insert base times height divided by 2. And then we still just drop down our H. Okay, so looking at our triangle here, we have a base right here. See, it's the base of the triangle, usually the bottom of the triangle. Okay, that's giving us 8. We have a height of the triangle, this one right here. See, it's giving you the height of the triangle. That is 6. Okay, we're going to divide that by 2. Now, here's where I need you to really pay attention. The height is the height from triangle to triangle. So what's the height from triangle to triangle? It's this one right here. So it's 18. So if we push it on up, we say 8 times 6 is what? 48. Divide by 2 times 18 times that height. 48 divided by 2 is 24. And then times 18. Okay, 24 times 18. We're going to have to come over here and do that math. I don't know that off the top of my head, do y'all? Oh, y'all do. Sweet. 432? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so the volume is 432. What is inches cubed? Okay. How do y'all feel about that? Is that what you got when you worked it ahead of me? Nope. Okay, we got to make sure we're doing this formula. Okay, it's a different formula than all these things are going to have a little bit different because they're changing the area of that base. Okay, so this has a different triangle on number 5. Note the different triangle. Okay, so here's my formula. Here's my subbed-in formula. Okay, now I'm going to insert those numbers. Okay, so let's talk about these numbers. Where is the triangle? Let's define the triangle. The triangle's right here. Okay, so what would I consider my base of my triangle? I would consider this the base. Does it matter? Could it be 5? Yeah, 5 or 8, either one. Whatever you, on a right triangle, it really is not going to matter. Okay, so 8 is going to be my base. My height, this is the height of my triangle. We have to break that down specifically. That's the height of my triangle. So that is 5 divided by 2. Okay, this right here, this H, is the height from triangle to triangle. So this is my other triangle. Do you see that? So the height from my triangle to triangle is this piece right there. Okay, so 12. So I'm going to use 12 as my other piece. Okay, 8 times 5 is, what's 8 times 5? 40. 40 divided by 2 times 12. 40 divided by 2 is 20. 20 times 12. 240. And then millimeters cubed. How do you feel about that? A little easier? Okay, we're going to go on to this third one in just a minute when y'all get finished writing. Okay, let's look at this last one. Y'all ready? Let's define specifically the triangles first. This is the triangle right here. Okay? Now, this is what? What's that number go to? Look at my side. This is a side. This is the side. This is the third side of the triangle, right? Because this side matches that side, right?
Oh,
okay.
So not all even.
So no, it's not all even. And we have to say, okay, here's this little defining part right there. That says the right triangle. Your height is going to be attached to your right angle. Does that make sense on a triangle? Okay. Later, next year in 8th grade, you're going to learn that this is the hypotenuse. Okay. So, like, if I had this wall right here, okay, and I, like, leaned over to this wall like this, I'm going to do this, okay? Now, what's the straightest point from point to here? The wall, right? So that's going to be my height. Remember, we talked about height needs to be from straight up to straight up and down, okay? Height can't be at a diagonal. This one is technically a diagonal right here, okay? So it's technically me that's leaning up against the wall, right? Because I'm the diagonal from the point, okay? So
one more thing. Okay, you mentioned needing 3 numbers, right? Mm-hmm. All 3 of your numbers, and I think this is going to be pretty much always, all 3 of your numbers are pretty much always going to be attached. That one, and then this one back here. See how they come to that point? All 3 of those numbers are going to come together at some point, and that 17 has nothing to do with those back there. That kind of makes sense.
Okay, so that's why that's just kind of an extra number just to throw you off a little bit.
Because I was confused on why there was 4 numbers. And then she
Right, because I mean, well, when you think about this, there are a lot more than just 3 sides to these figures.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of extra stuff that they might label sometimes just for friends.
I would always, like, what have we kind of been doing on every picture? Shading out our triangle, like kind of shading our triangle, so we know that's specifically what we're working with. But it's never going to be, if you have a right triangle, it's never going to be your longest side. Your height is going to be one of your shorter sides, okay? Okay, so using our formula, okay, we're still going to go through what we've been doing. Okay, now, my base of my triangle, I'm just trying to get you to learn which pieces are which pieces. So I'm going to say the base of the triangle is this piece right here, okay? Now, is that the way it's turned? No, but we're just going to kind of have to figure it's one of those off the right angle. So we're going to say 8. The height is the other one coming off the right angle, which is 15 divided by 2. And then my height right here is from triangle to triangle. See, this is my triangle, so triangle to triangle is the 11. Okay. So 8 times 5 is, 8 times 15 is, okay, 120. 120 divided by 2 times 11. 120 divided by 2 is 60. So 60 times 11.
600.
Okay. And then to be yards cubed. Okay, how do y'all feel about that? A little better? Okay, so I want you to look at your homework side. Just flip it over. Okay, so we should have done 5 yesterday.
1, 2, 3, 5, and 7.
1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. So your triangular prisms are your 4.
Were we supposed to use that formula for this?
No, you were.
Oh, okay.
This formula. Well, that formula we were supposed to use. You were going to use on 4, 6, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're a different shape. So it's this. What we need to get through is it's the same formula, but we take that base, we decide what the base is, and then change it out to what we need. That's why they give you that one generic formula at the very beginning. Okay.